So there's a lot of games that's coming out in 2019, and I just want to say, it's a lot. Just for the first part of the year, which is literally a weekend, that all the games we are aware of, not all of them, but the ones I'm truly excited for the year of 2019 to come out. Now, a lot of these might not even be coming out in 2019, could be pushed to 2020, and or these might be some games I might have interpreted to be released in Japan only, and then later on for us within the year or next year.
Maria!
I'ma be that nail in your coffin, saying that I saw him. I was ducking down the reload, so you can say your petty explanations. I don't have the patience before you even say it. I know you let your pride or your ego talk slick to me. No, that is not the way I get down. And look at how you lose your composure. Now let me show you exactly how the breaking point sound. You let your pride or your ego talk slick to me. No, that is not the way I get down. And look at how you lose your composure. Now let me show you exactly how the breaking point sounds.
I'm not done yet!
So, here we go. This is my list, no special order whatsoever, of games coming out in 2019. Not sure if I'll be showing a picture here or not for every single entry, but we get crazy if I do that. But we'll see, So the first one is, of course, Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. Actually, when I'm recording this video, as of right now, that game be coming out in, I think, 2 to 3 days. So that could be out right now. So go check that out for Nintendo Switch and PS4. The next one is Onimusha Warlords Remastered. That will be on the PS4 and I believe Xbox One. Not sure about the Switch, but Onimusha Warlords is it's a game that a lot of people wanted to be remade for a very long time, because original Onimusha was released on the PS2. I got it for like $5 like 2 or 3 years ago. So go check out your retro stores if you want to try the very first Onimusha. The next one is Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown. I was actually very surprised on this one myself, because this is actually a franchise that my dad was into, and he actually got me playing, I think it was like 5 or 6, whatever is the first one on the 360. Not the very first game, but the first entry on the 360. He made me play that one. I wasn't into it. Maybe I'll try it again, but when I was playing it, I was like, 2006, I don't know, 2007, 2006, whatever. How old was I back then? I don't know. 11, 12? I don't know. I was young, so who knows. But still, excited for it. It's coming out on PS4 and Xbox One. Next is Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes 3. That'll be coming out on Nintendo Switch. And of course, this is the third game in the series of No More Heroes, of, you know, Travis's life story and yada, yada, yada. So there's that. Next one is Resident Evil 2 Remake, Remaster, whatever you want to call it. It'll be coming out on the PS4 and Xbox One. This comes out also this month. So with No More Heroes, so I'm going to say that right away. I think Ace Combat 7. Actually, all the first ones I just said, other than all the next one as well, will come out in January. I didn't think about that. So, yeah, Resident Evil 2. I never really get into the Resident Evil franchise. It's like one of those games that I appreciate, like Hatsumiku Project Diva F and all those games, including like Monster Hunter now is an appreciated game for me and whatever, but I never really got too deep into the story of Resident Evil. I'm not saying I hate the game. I'm actually kind of excited of it because it's one of the most hyped favorite game of all time of Resident Evil, next to 7 and 4 for sure. So and some people really like 3, but we'll find out about that too. Next one is Kingdom Hearts 3, of course. One of the biggest games of the year. The biggest game of the year for me as of currently right now. I think. But as of right now, yes, it is. This comes out like 2 to 3 weeks from now. January 29th is literally 2019. The only one I can remember the date for sure on. Go check that out. I think I just barely made a video about something like that on Saturday. So I think we've seen this on Monday, Tuesday. I don't know when you'll be seeing this, but you've seen this at some point. So Kingdom Hearts 3 will be on the PS4 and Xbox One, by the way. Next one is God Eater 3. This is the third game in the franchise for God Eater, of course. God Eater is based off an anime. It's not very long. Go watch. It's actually pretty good. The art style is just totally amazing. It's totally like different from other art styles. I guess it kind of reminds me of a little bit of Hitman, One Punch Man in a way, but I like God Eater. I haven't seen Hitman, One Punch Man, so maybe I'll give that a shot one day. But still, God of War 3, go check it out if you haven't already. The first game is on the Vita, PSP, and also the PS4, and the second game is only on the PS4, so go check them out. Anyways, the next one is... Oh yeah, God of War 3 is on PS4. I'm not sure if I said that already or not, but whatever. Next one is Dead or Alive 6, PS4 and Xbox One. I never played it. It's a fighting franchise. I know that Ryu Hayabusa's in it usually, but I have no idea. No idea. I've never really played it, that franchise. I played like a little bit of it, but not so much. So, next one is, of course, a big one actually for next month for me, is Jump Force. Jump Force is, of course, a fighting mashup, something of Shonen Jump anime manga characters in a fighting place for some reason. I don't really know. Maybe there's gonna be a story I don't really know of, but that's the big one that I'm excited for next month. Next one is, oh, by the way, Jump Force is on PS4 and Xbox One. Next is Crackdown 3. You know, I threw it in there because, yes, I'm a little excited when it first got announced, a little bit. And now I'm kind of like tired of Xbox, Microsoft, whoever's telling me that I have to keep waiting for the game to come out. But whatever. So, Crackdown 3 is on the Xbox One only. Only on the Xbox One! Killer Instinct! I don't know, that's just something I remember from E3 from years ago. Next is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. I didn't even know this was a thing until I looked it up. This is going to be the entire first 3 games, all on a Nintendo Switch. So, there's that. That's basically, in a nutshell, what they are. So, I'm kind of excited. I own all 3 of them separately, I believe, on the DS. So, I'll let you know on that. Next one is Toe Jam and Earl Back in the Groove. This is literally the 4th game, I believe, in this franchise. I'm not sure if Sega's making it or who is making this one, but I'm kind of excited that Toe Jam and Earl's back in the groove. Coming out for PS4 and I believe Xbox One. Next is Devil May Cry 5. So the thing with me and Devil May Cry, I haven't really played Devil May Cry. I tried actually, for some reason, going into Devil May Cry, but I ended up liking Bayonetta more. And it's actually because of Game Grumps and Nintendo. I will say that for sure. So, yeah. Okay. Devil May Cry 5 for PS4 and Xbox One. Next is Piece Worldseeker. This is one that I feel like I'm going to be excited for the game coming out. But the thing is, I'm probably not going to be buying it when it comes out. Because I bought so many One Piece games and I really like Burning Blood. I actually beat that game. It's actually pretty hard at the very end. And I haven't really tried playing throughout the rest of the One Piece games like Pirate Carnival, which I know is not really a game, Pirate Warriors, and Ultimate World Red or something like that. So those ones I haven't really tried, but I mean I have, but not so much like I did Burning Blood. I just love that name, Burning Blood. Anyways, One Piece Worldseeker, for instance, already is PS4 and Xbox One. Next is Mortal Kombat 11. This one, I'm just predicting it right now. The same thing I just said for Mortal Kombat X back on my Shadow Knight 64X account, which is still there. You can actually go watch the proof of me saying that several times throughout Mortal Kombat related news. I believe if I don't buy Mortal Kombat 11, I'm okay with that. Why? Because in a year from that point, there's just going to be a Game of the Year edition of Mortal Kombat 11. I'm calling it. I am fucking calling it. That was my backpack. I'm calling it that Mortal Kombat 11 will have a Game of the Year edition because look at it like this. Look at it like this. Mortal Kombat 9 did. 10 did. There's most likely going to be 11. And all the fighting games basically do that nowadays. It's Game of the Year edition of every fighting game except for Smash Brothers because they've never done that. But it's basically a running gag. I mean, yeah, and I almost said something, almost tilted over. But anyways, now, well, did I say next? I didn't mean to say next. There's Mortal Kombat 11 beyond PS4 and Xbox One. Next is Super Meat Boy Forever. This one, I believe, is coming out for the PS4 and Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is one, and PS4 is probably the biggest one for me, regardlessly. I've played a good majority of the demo of the original Super Meat Boy, and I believe you can play Super Meat Boy Forever on Nintendo Switch demos. I believe, could be wrong about that, but if it's going to be anything like Super Meat Boy from the past, yeah, it's going to be challenging. So I'm actually kind of excited to see how that's going to be for this day and age that all they want to do is compare Dark Souls to everything. Anyways, next is Team Sonic Racing. This is something that should have been out in 2018, but they delayed it for certain reasons, which, you know what, I'm okay with that. Maybe because of the Yakuza, and they didn't want Sonic to be Yakuza, because Yakuza was the year 2018. Clearly was. Or Yakuza. I keep saying Yakuza, they're basically both ways. But still, Team Sonic Racing, sometime this year, I think they said May, but I don't know. So, yeah, I'm excited about that for PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Next one's another racing game, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. So this is a remastered remake of the original CTR, Crash Team Racing, from the original PlayStation 1. And again, this is actually something I barely played when I was a kid. Barely, because I didn't own it, but now I own it older, like 2 years ago, maybe a year ago I bought it, I forgot. And I played a tiny bit of it, because I liked it. But I never got into it, so maybe this one will actually make me get into it, because, you know, it happens. That'll be on the PS4, not sure about Xbox One and Switch. I believe they are, but we'll see. Anyways, next one is, of course, Shenmue III. This is something that I thought would be coming out 2018, maybe 2019, maybe 2020, but still, regardlessly, Shenmue 1 and 2 remasters already came out for the PS4, and I believe Xbox One, not too sure on that one. But Shenmue 3 is only going to be on the PS4, I believe. So maybe Shenmue's only on PS4. I don't know. Maybe I just kind of convoluted myself. Shenmue 3 is gonna be on the PS4. Anyways, next one. By the way, I'm excited for it, but I don't know the whole story of Shenmue, so there's that too. Next one is Damon Ex Machina. This is one that Nintendo's brand new IP or something. I don't know. And it looks interesting. It looks like a Gundam game. But don't they already have games based off like Gundams, like LBX, Little Battle Experience, or whatever it's called, and also Custom Robo? I don't know. So yeah, Damon Ex Machina. You know what? I kind of feel like that's kind of like what Xenoblade Chronicles X was, but they got rid of all the RPG stuff and like we just used the mech instead. That's what I believe that Damon Ex Machina is based on. I could be wrong though. But who knows? It probably is the same team. Probably. Anyways, next is Okay. I don't know why. I stopped for a second and I'm like, I almost couldn't understand my own handwriting for like a split second. Digimon Survive. This one, I only heard things about it. Like, it's announced. I don't know it's part of the original DigiDestined. I don't know other than that. Most likely PS4. I don't know about Xbox One. Maybe Switch. So, that's it. Next one is Dragon Quest Builders 2. I'm somewhat excited. So, the only reason why Builders was even a thing is because of Minecraft. So, I'm excited for Dragon Quest Builders in a way. Switch, PS4, Xbox One. Next is Final Fantasy VII Remake, Remaster, whatever you want to say. Don't know how long this will be taking. I'm pretty sure this is going to be their next big focus for Square Enix after Kingdom Hearts 3 is officially out. I don't know, I'm going to tell you right now, I haven't really played Final Fantasy. I tried Final Fantasy VII for like 20 minutes. Actually, I did a whole episode of it. Go check out my Tales of the Wax episode on Final Fantasy VII. And I couldn't get into it. Maybe it just wasn't the time. You know, I was just kind of forcing myself. But maybe I sucked. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Yeah, but I don't know how excited I am. So next is Gears of War 5. Gears 5. Of course, I'm excited to see how the next chapter of Kate, I believe it is, from Gears of War 4 turns out to be in Gears of War 5 and one more sort of the story. All the character, well, JB looks older, of course, or whatever, more military, I don't know. But of course, Gears 5 looks interesting, for sure. I like Gears of War. That's like one of my main playing games on the Xbox One. Xbox One exclusive, by the way. Did I say Final Fantasy VII Remake? Probably PS4 only, but who knows. Next is Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. This is one of the only 3DS games on this list that is on the 3DS. Extra Epic Yarn is basically a remake of somehow version of the Wii game Epic Yarn. So go check out Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn on the 3DS. If you want to check out the original, go check out Kirby's Epic Yarn on the Wii. Next is Luigis Mansion 3. This was announced last few months ago. I don't know exactly. They just released Kingdom Hearts. They just released Luigis Mansion 3D, the remake of the GameCube game, and I don't know how well it sold, but I'm pretty sure it sold well enough to be like, yeah, we want Luigi's Mansion. Luigi is beautiful. Luigi is funny. Dark Moon did really well, so good job. Oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. Next is, oh, by the way, Luigi's Mansion 3 is only on Switch. I felt like that was obvious, but you never know. Next is Mario Kart Tour. This one I didn't even know. I think I knew this much about it, which is like, oh, it's a thing, and that's it. I don't know anything about it. I know it's gonna be on the phone. It's gonna be playable somehow. I have no idea how you're gonna play it, but it's probably not gonna be as good as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch, but still. My favorite is still Mario Kart Wii on the Wii. So next, by the way, it's only on iOS. It's weird to say that. It's only on iOS. Next is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. It's going to only be on Nintendo Switch. Maybe it's a time exclusive. I don't know. Maybe Nintendo's making it. I have no idea. All I know is that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is coming out, and that's kind of pretty exciting and awesome because we just thought they were done with the Ultimate Alliance franchise because I have no idea how the second game sold. Yeah. Alright, next one is Medieval Remake Remaster. What do you want to call it? Coming out for PS4, I played like the first 2 levels of Medieval when I was a kid, and I don't know, I just always stopped. I liked it, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what to tell you about Medieval. It's coming out. Next is Orient Up Will of the Wisps. I haven't even passed or even really played Ori and the Blind Forest on the Xbox One, which is only an Xbox One exclusive. I know it's a beautiful game. It's actually very surprising that, you know, Xbox hasn't liked this, but I think it's like one of their own studios, so I'm impressed. Xbox, Microsoft, whatever. So yeah, Xbox One only. Next is, of course, no title of this one actually. It's the Pokemon Nintendo Switch game, Generation 8, most likely, 2019 game, I don't know. That one, of course, I wanted to be like a traditional Pokemon game. You have to train, catch, and you don't have to keep catching Pokemon to level up. And it's not like Let's Go, Eevee, and Pikachu that's connected to Pokemon Go. I want them to be like traded to over games. So I don't know. We have to wait and see about that too. But it's gonna be on Switch only. I mean, it's pretty obvious. So next is Streets of Rage 4. This was a oddball that was announced out of nowhere, but I'm kind of excited for it because I actually kind of like Streets of Rage games. I like beat 'em up games. It's just that they don't make a lot of them anymore, which disappoints me, but it makes sense why they don't. But because they didn't sell as well, and they still haven't sold as well as great, but people just can't make good games like Skull Picker vs. the World. So go check out both of those games. Skull Picker vs. Well, you can't because it's no longer digitally on there. Go watch my Let's Play of Skull Picker vs. the World. So, anyways, next, by the way, Streets of Rage 4, I think it's on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch, so I could be wrong. Yeah, next is Yoshi's Crafted World. I did a video about this just recently. We got a release date of March for Yoshi's Crafted World, 29th, I believe. And I haven't really played Yoshi's Woolly World. I did a whole like segment on my discussion video, so go check that out. But basically, I haven't really played it. And I just want to see if I can get into Crafted World. Reminds you a lot of Yoshi's story, so I'll just say that. And the last one, this one's an oddball because I have no idea if it's true, if it's coming out this year or not, because I got excited because of Johnny Millennium. I can't talk. Johnny Millennium, Happy Console Gamer. This is Ys 9 Monster Nox. I have no idea if that's even correct name called Monster Nox or Ys 9 or regardless, but it might be this year, might be next year, because Ys 8 did super well for the Switch and super well when it first came on the PS4, which that's the version I have. But again, that's another discussion another day. But these are the main games I am wanting this year. Of course, I'm gonna just say the main ones, like the main ones. So we got Kingdom Hearts 3, Resident Evil 2, Jump Force, for me, Team Sonic Racing, Gears 5, Luigis Mansion 3, the Pokemon Switch game of 2019, and that's kind of really it. Those are the main ones we got right now. Well, of course, we're going to be getting more games announced later on within the year. I didn't include games like Bayonetta 3, Metroid Prime 4, because I don't know when they're coming out. But if you want, yeah, let's talk about it really quick right now. So, Bayonetta 3, of course, is the third game in the installment that Nintendo basically bought off the rights, or bought more of the rights. I don't know if it's Bayonetta from Sega, and now Bayonetta's in Smash Brothers, and there's been 2 Bayonetta games. Bayonetta originally on the 360, like PS3 and Steam and all that, then it came to the Nintendo Wii U, and also Switch, and then Bayonetta 2 was announced only on the Wii U, and then also Nintendo Switch, and now we got Bayonetta 3 coming to Nintendo Switch. And then Metroid Prime 4, oh, we started off Metroid Prime on the original GameCube. On the GameCube, then Metroid Prime 2 was on the GameCube, and then there's Metroid Prime Hunters on the DS, Metroid Prime Pinball on the DS, doesn't really count, I know. And then we got Metroid Prime 3 Corruption on the Nintendo Wii, and then now we're finally almost there, because now we have also Metroid Prime Federation Force, and then we have 4. So, on the Switch. It's only on the Switch. So again, that's most likely it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, with the below, and see us all for the next topic, because these are the games I am excited about as of right now. The first month of the year of 2019. Again, like I said, there could be more games being announced, or games I didn't even think about that's even not even on this list whatsoever or anything. But again, these are the games I'm excited for the year. So, of course, I'm excited for some anime. I'm excited for, I don't fucking know what else I'm excited for. Mostly movies, TV shows, and video games. Anime. That's it. And there goes my dog, barking like always. So once again, one more time, I'll see you guys all for the next one, okay? Bye-bye.
Chaos Control!